Hi, good morning. Welcome to episode 2. Aji Amikhan mutual fund investing hiki ase aro aji la topic to advantages and disadvantages of mutual funds. Of course, manukhan bishi mutual funds they invest kore, which tells me that itu advantages to ase. Itu karne hi itu mutual funds they invest kore. Huili bi the other side is that many people are also investing without proper knowledge, right? And itu investing khan ami khan kura to hard earned money ami khan bar dhale, whether it is small amount or big amount, to ami khan supra itu paisa dhala time di to olop understanding and knowledge par dhalile do ami khan karni hi bhal ase. Okay, so welcome everybody. Aji morning though I can see Bonita is there, Tanushri is also watching. Tanushri, we are doing this in Nagamese, so it will be a mix of Nagamese and English. So it's great that you have joined in. Hello, Janaki, Bonita, good morning. Aro muila naam to Sheetal Gurung ase, moi women on wealth community pa ase. Women on wealth community to ekta maiki khan la community ase, aro ami khan bra financial education de maiki khan ke, so that takhan independent hobole parbo or confident hobole parbo nijor financial decisions loa time de. Aro financial decisions to investing de bi ami khan bra important financial decisions loy, aro kun bra nuloi, that's because of lack of knowledge. To itu gap to kumti korobole aji ami khan kotha korobo, aro mutual funds laga advantages and disadvantages kotha korobo. So just want to ask everybody here, kun live sai se apni khan bi currently mutual funds te invest korigena asena nai? Please put it in the comment. Are you currently invested in mutual funds? Okay. Hi Akok, welcome. Thanks for joining in. So let's begin. Today's episode 2. Mutual funds to ekta collection, pooling of money, or itu money to takhan bra fund manager bra invest kore. Fund manager to highly qualified, educated, knowledgeable thake itu paisa manage korbole laga role de, right? So taibra invest kore ase huli bi ami khan investor hoigena ami khan bar jani bole, because bishi kisam laga mutual funds ase. Apni khan ni Google de jana type korle bi mutual fund schemes korle kiman different companies laga aro kiman types laga mutual funds hola, to itu ami khan bar khiniga jani bole kun wala to bhal ase. Okay, so let's begin. The number one advantages, to moi advantages ba shuru kurubo. Number one advantage mutual fund investing laga do itu ase diversification. Apni kan ba hunigena ase bola, don't put all your eggs in one basket, which means sob paisa do khali ekta type laga investment din na dhalibi kile mane itu investment type ti ki problem hoise kuli do pura paisa do jai jabo, right? Gold ti dhalibo gole gold kunoba manu gold te hi dhale, aro kunoba manu do khali real estate te hi dhale. Iniga nokore gana diversification or mutual funds par kiniga diversify kore kile mane mutual funds to khali ekta company no hoy, ekta type laga asset class no hoy, to by equity te bi dhale, debt te bi dhale, government bonds kan te bi dhale. So diversify kore ami khan la paisa dhala do, right? And that is the primary advantage of mutual funds. Aro itu laga goal bi ase diversify korna kinika risk to komti kore kile mane ekta type laga te hi dhalile do itu area de kiba problem hoise gole to paisa do sob niche di jabo. Okay, so that's one thing, advantage. And next is expert management. Advantage number 2, again ami khan bra paisa jama korigena ami khan locally kunoba ke invest koribi guna dia no hoy, takhan do highly qualified experts ase in the matter of finance. Takhan ba bishi research korigena itu paisa do dhale. Okay, so that's why ami khan do individual investors khan ke koi retail investors, abuni moi do retail investors ase. Okay, to itu individual retail investor ke punctually napara information to be itu experts khan logot thake, and that is how it is advantageous that experts are managing our funds, right? And that's another advantage of investing in mutual fund. The third advantage ki ase mutual fund invest kora do ami khan bra mutual funds loa do dhalibo aru ulabo itu easily koribole pare, which means there is liquidity matlab ami khan bra paisa do ki asset te dhali itu joldi aru cash te convert koribole pare. To dhalibo aru ulabo koile itu kunuba type of investment they take, especially tax saving khan de do lock in period take, okay, minimum 3 years abuni ba invest koriboli lage niga. But other mutual funds, it is highly liquid and itu redemption ami kan pra withdraw koriboli to within 1 to 3 working days tak to pai jay. That's another advantage. Okay, mutual funds, so these are highly convenient funds, and ami khan bra as small as 500 rupees pra bi investment mutual funds te shuru korole pare. Aro itu bishi convenient ase, ajikali bishi apps khan bi ase, aro banks khan demat accounts khan ajikali sob online thaka bra khuli boli bi easy ase, right? Like for example, I myself bought a mutual fund, started investing mutual funds te, aro itu moi bra kuti bi janai khore pui gena hi moi laga demat account bra khuligena I started investing. So it's that easy, it's convenient. Bank te jabo dauri boli niya na lage na, and bishi alag companies can, and you can always ask your bank khan bra bi demat account khan nole to investment khan mutual funds te koro bole ta khan bra modot to kore. So it's very easy these days, aro apni bra anytime invest kore bole pare, right? Itu mutual fund. So again another convenience, or small amount bra, plus ajikali to online de thakar bra ami khan as long as ami khan passwords khan ase koile track pi korle pare ki kiniga performance di ase, moi ba total kiman invest kore she or ite kiman percentage growth dikhai ase, to sob track korle pare, again conveniently, right? So that's another benefit of this. Aro kunuba ami khan schemes khan do individual hoigena government laga schemes khan de ami khan bra invest kuru boli bi na pare kili mane ami khan retail individual investors, right? Holi bi mutual funds laga through para korule do itu access pai ami khan government laga schemes alag type laga nijola interest laga upor ase, nijola goal laga upor ase. So for example, mutual funds laga through para men international funds te bi invest korle pare, right? For example, stock market te India de Facebook te ami khan ba invest korla pare, holi bi international fund laga bhitor de Facebook laga stock to ase koile to ami khan yadi boigena invest apuni Nagaland de boina invest korna Facebook laga international fund stock te bi invest korle pare. So that's the convenience and access ami khan ba pai. Then another advantage of mutual fund is reinvestment of income. So mutual fund de, for example, dividends khan pai. Dividends matlab distribution of profit. So company khan bra ki profit pai itu to distribute kori de in the form of dividends. Now ami khan investors khan, if we choose growth option, to ami khan bra itu dividend aha to bi reinvest kori dibi iniga type laga mutual fund select korle pare, so that itu dividend to bank account na aige na itoro reinvest to kiman dividend pai thakibo, which means distribution of profit itu sob reinvest hoi thakibo. So that's another advantage of investing in mutual fund. Okay, to itu bra ami kan continuously long time kole to compounding effect to bishi moja bra hoi jabo aru ami kan lag paisa da aru bi bhal bra grow koribo. Okay, then what else? The range of investment options and objectives. Mutual fund to khali 5 saal laga iniga no hoy alag, I mean abuni bra 3 months, 3 years, 5 years alag, so range of abuni laga timeline thakibo goals karne, kunuba chuttu, kunuba mid term, kunuba long term. So itu sob category karane mutual fund bra investing option do diye. So that's another amazing thing about mutual fund, right? So almost abuni laga risk lobuli kiman risk lobuli pare, plus abuni puisa kiman ase, plus abuni kitya investing laga return do kamabole mon ase, itu sob combination saigena abuni lagat matching type laga investment be mutual fund de pabole laga paribo, almost, because so many combinations available. The next next advantage of mutual fund is affordability. We live believing that invest kurule paisa beshi lage, but that's not true. You are an investor, apuni investor ase apuni 500 rupees pa shuru korishi gulibi, and that's how low your investment can be. Apuni beginner ase guile aro komti paisa ase guile. Point is to begin, right? So aji apuni 500 TV begin korishi gule kali 1000 TV continue korobo, 5000 TV continue korobo, habit to build hobo, mindset build hobo, right? So that's what it is. Affordability. To sosta pra bhi ami kan ba investing to shuru korle pare. The next is transparency and ease of comparison. Mutual fund lobole age te bhi bishi websites kan ase tati jai na men mutual funds kan compare bhi korle pare. Plus ami kan bra access eto account laga details to ase kole to mutual fund la performance to tai khan ba kiman last month kiman takechi this month to sob to clear and transparent ase. So ito information though, as an investor, it's in the palm of your hand if you have a smartphone. So that's another great thing about mutual funds, right? Now let's talk about some of the disadvantages of mutual funds. Some of them we disadvantage ase niya bhi nokobo. It's part and parcel of investing, okay? But for the sake of today's conversation, disadvantage of mutual funds. The number one, exit loads. Exit loads, okay? A new term for you to learn. Exit loads means abuni kan bra mutual fund kitya bond korabo, for example, then there's a certain fee that is charged, especially abuni kan bra juldi. And especially within 1 year laga time frame tehi apuni kan by to scheme to close korishi kole to exit load to charge hobo, and it can be anywhere from it can be as high as 2%. So it's a small percentage, but nonetheless it to exit load, but it to sopti no hoy, it to be duration as, and usually I've seen 365 days la bhitor to close koraile to charge hoy. But I think it's part and parcel of investing, so I wouldn't really say to disadvantage as a, but whatever. The next thing is management fees and expense ratio. Another charge. Abuni kan bra investment mutual fund kun lobole itia koshish kore ase ya loigina ase. Abuni kan kina daim di do itu mutual fund dia manubra abuni ke nukobo exit load ase noile expense ratio ase noile fund manager laga fee ase iman highly qualified manubra ami kan la fund manage kore ase gule tai ki to fee to dibule lagibo to na. So that's called expense ratio, okay? The management fees to fund houses kan par charge kore. Fund houses matlab for example Axis is a fund house, right? Because Axis la bhitor aur beshi mutual funds kan ase to inika hi tahan bar bhi to paisa kot pra banabo, right? So itu karne mutual funds I mean invest kora them. The next time if somebody is trying to sell you a mutual fund, ask them expense ratio kiman ase. Okay, and what is the impact of expense ratio? For example, abuni laga investment bra 10% return earn korishi kubi, but abuni laga expense ratio do 2% ase kuile do actual return abuni bra pa do only 8% hobo, because abuni la profit bra 2% do expense ratio means management ke fees ami amba diraise. So it helps us to keep it realistic. So yes, if you want to appear financially intelligent next time, hudibi expense ratio kiman ase muila mutual fund de, okay? So because again, I think one thing American finance remember korbolege, and in life in general, is that there are no free lunches. Okay. Let's talk about the next disadvantage of mutual funds. And hi Nokshipukba, thank you for joining. Asanla, thank you for joining. Next is subject to market risk and no guaranteed returns. So anyone, if they come and tell you itu mutual fund lubi aro guaranteed return asikuile itu do tai laga hat pato nulobi, because mutual fund is subject to changes, okay, a large percent of mutual fund to equity means stock market ti tahan bra paisa do dhali to stock market to upor niche hoi thake. So itu hisab te apni amala return generation to hobo. Okay, so there is no guaranteed return in mutual funds. Yes, historically dusra investment or compare korle bhal dia ase consistently, but fluctuation no hoy iniga to no hoy. It's not true. Fluctuations thakibo. So that's another thing. Plus even if apni han bar safer like kumdi risk thaga mutual funds uthai libi, the government also keeps changing the various interest rates, right? So itu de bhi fluctuation to expect koribi. So there is no guaranteed return, but historically better return mutual funds khan bara diye. Then another disadvantage, here we are spoiled for choices. Too many options create confusion, right? Itya mutual fund houses hi kiman ase bhabibi aru mutual fund ekta house pra kiman aru alag different types laga scheme ulai. Okay, for example, if you just go and type SBI mutual fund, apni gan bar dikhibo iman alag kisam laga ase, then you're confused which one to take. Aru to confusion de ami kan action bhi nolobo, and they will keep sitting instead of gaining knowledge, right? So itu karne that's one of the disadvantages, that ito ami kan bar clarity nai koile kiniga selection korobo, ito knowledge nai koile to a layman can be really confused in making that selection, because there are about more than 2,000 primary schemes. So that's the other thing. Okay, then the other disadvantage of mutual funds is that you have no control. You are giving your control itu if apnila fund de 100 securities ase koile apuni ba acha moi itu pasta to nulobo de inia kobole na pare. If it's made up of 100 securities or the mutual fund manager pra taiba selection koriche bole apuni laga control de nai, itu wala de nokori dibi, itu wala de hi kori dibi. You don't have that control. You can just control, okay, moi laga risk to moi mani lobole parbo, moi man invest korobole parbo, or moi iman time karne parbo. Then ami gan ba mutual fund la manager log paisa dishi gole to tai laga zimmedari ase na ki acha janu ki to iniga return lage to ite taige itu wala fund performance to dibo iniga. So we don't have any control, okay, for the choices. So itone initial identifying the type of investor you are initially amian bra olop choice bana dem di korobol, but once we have selected, it's up to the fund manager. So our personal take, we talked about many advantages lagabe kotha korishe, disadvantages lagabe kotha korishe, but ami khan at Women on Wealth ki believe kore. Okay, we believe that mutual funds most transparent ase or efficient ase because of the historical data, and convenient ase. Itu karne bhi we say yes, mutual fund investing is a good idea. Number 2, yes, there are risks involved, and you know what, amikan by investing nukuri na buishi kulibi, that is still a risk, right? So itu karne there is risk in everything, but even financial advisors, amianla friends kan la kotha kora de financial advisors pa ki advice de, there is still risk because we are blindly maybe listening to them. But amigan ba nijor ba assess kole parishi kole do, we can really help us our money grow for ourselves, right? So itu karne you should always learn how to research, and itu effort mutual fund investing series to amingala effort ase, so that abuni khan olop knowledge luigena investing korobole start korobole. Okay, so don't blindly go. I know Bonita one day came home. Bonita is my sister. Tai tin khode moike phone korna koise moi ba ekta fund ekta lobole ne ona app download korise. She had no clue ki tu app be download korna bi dishe aro paisa bi 1000 laga investment koribo nia kotha bi choli tagishe. Thankfully she has not started because she has no clue. She wasn't even aware start korise na kora nai. Okay, so iniga ase, and especially Nagaland amikhan itya because we identify the gap, right? Investing koribole lage. So there is that rush in people to just go and invest in anything just for the sake of investing. It is better apuni kan bar investing la knowledge nai kole paisa to nijor lot rakhibi, first knowledge lobi, then you go and invest, because kiman to ami kan bar jaina thalegina pichi di do, maybe it's locked and you have no clue, then you're helpless. So please help yourself, get yourself educated. At Women on Wealth, ami kan laga mission do 50 lakh financially educated women create wealth builders, financially educated women by 2030. Itu laga umbrella de hi ami kan laga debt free northeast initiative pi ase, and debt free northeast initiative is so that the vision is debt free northeast and the mission is every household in northeast financially educated women banabole, that they every woman in the northeast homes should be financially educated. Itu ami kan laga mission ase. So glad aji Rio, thank you for joining us. Apuni ansop aha karne, whatever you're learning, comment di dhali dibe. Aji ki hiki kena jai ase about mutual funds. I'm waiting. Sop manobar comment dhali dibi, and anybody who watches this recording, apuni wanbabi likhibi. Ki learn kona jai ase aji. So I'm going to wait a few seconds for the comments to flow in. What are you taking back? Aji ki hiki na jai ase. And ami khani to live the every Saturday 11 a.m. day kore. So next week ami khan types of mutual fund kotha korbola ase. So don't forget to set your alarm and come. Also in itu share koribi manukhan logot, right? It's free knowledge. Please share it. Show your love and keep wave the flag of financial education for women. Hi Shelly, thanks for joining in. So I'm waiting anybody who wants to put in a comment ajiki hikigina jayase about mutual funds. Come on, participate. Apuni hanla nijo financial life karne nijo ba participate nokorile kininga hobo. So participate. And today at 3 p.m. I am doing another free introduction called Financial Success Model for Women. And reach out to us if you want to be a part of it. It's going to be on Zoom, 3 p.m. Financial Success Model for Women in Nagamese. And I will be happy, the team will be happy to see everybody there. Okay, so I am going to now close this episode. Thank you all for joining in. Thank you so much aha karne. Aro don't forget to share koribi. Aro apuni bar knowledge luishi gole apuni khan laga friends khan ke bhi knowledgeable banabole koshish koribi. Aro ami khan debt free Nagaland laga Women on Wealth like the Facebook group pi ase, private group. Please join that as well, only for women. Okay. And yes, Janaki, right? Janaki is sharing advantages of mutual funds. It gets diversified. Experts manage the funds. We can claim within 3 days. It's convenient and easy, power of compounding. Awesome. So many takeaways for you, Janaki. Thank you so much for sharing. Aro inika hisop manohan be comments dali dibi. For now, thank you so much and keep coming and keep learning from Women on Wealth. Keep telling more women about what Women on Wealth is doing. We are not financial advisors. We are financial educators. Have a blessed weekend, everybody. Thank you and see you again. Bye.